All right, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises and glories unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Harachakodash, that belong to our apostles, the bishops, and the elders of the great millstone who teach God and rule well. And greetings, salutations, blessings, and much love unto you, hopeful elect out there. Shalom unto you. Your brother Shaquat here from the Las Vegas church with just a quick video, man. I had a couple MOTB technology articles going, and this is one of them, okay, which says Google engineer turned futurist predicts AI-enabled immortality for humans. Okay, and it was funny. All of these are in these Black Mirror shows, man. Okay, all of these are in Black Mirror. All right, I believe this was the one from I can't think of it, with the two women. Let me see, like season 3. Let me look it up right quick. Okay, so this is the Black Mirror episode guide, and this is how they gradually get you into seeing only the convenience and the so-called benefits of this thing. Okay, but you miss out on the dangers of it. Okay, so let's go into here. Because think about it, how are they gonna keep you alive in the future when everything's digital and a technocracy? Well, through the internet. Okay, upload you right to the internet. So there's different shows that show this stuff. Okay, like this episode here, San Win Apparel. This was about two women that liked each other, and they were uploaded, and you see them walking around, but when you realize it, they're just two spirits, if you will, walking around the internet, going in and out of chat rooms. Okay, but the difference is now, instead of like they have it where people go into the internet and they're in these different chat rooms talking about different topics, they really go to the places that have these things happening inside the metaverse, to put it plain for you, in reality. Okay, you think this ain't what the metaverse? You think Snoop Dogg ain't throw the most amazing parties in the metaverse, and whoever else is in there already? Okay, another one. Let's see if they'll let me go back to season 2. There was one of them in here as well. It was called Be Right Back. The lady actually, the boyfriend passed away, and so she missed him so much. What she did was she took everything he had on the internet that he was just constantly uploading and put it all into a profile and to recreate the man. Now, it was put into like an AI drone dummy type thing or whatever that looked and act, can't say act, but looked just like him, but act just like all the things that he uploaded. Didn't actually act like the human version of himself. You see? So how do you know if any of this is real? I just watched a Tupac video from 2023. Sound like Tupac from 1994. Okay? It was like spot on. All right? Him and Nate Dogg, matter of fact, was in the same song. Now I'm like, damn, is this some lost tapes or something? It sounded that much real, but you can tell it was an AI that wrote it, okay? And had the voice down perfect pitch. So what are you going to do when this internet is thrown at you like this? Okay, everyone's, oh, that's dope to see Pac perform. I was only 8 years old when he died, and whatever, man. All right? But what you got to understand is the other side of this. Now they got them lying on you. Now they got them lying about who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. So they got lying on the prophets. Okay, they got you lying because you clicked on something that was forbidden in the on the internet. Okay, they thought you could be going because you're a suspect, but you never know. Okay, a lot of these movies nowadays are going into that. Okay, the different mind states, and we always bring up Minority Report, but look what it says in here. All right, Google engineer turned futurist predicts AI-enabled immortality for humans. But look at the next article. UNESCO warns against brain chips, okay, being used as personality altering weapons. Okay, And look, over their potential to be used as personality altering weapons. Okay? You see it? This is the beast. This is the image of the beast. This is what they're setting up. This is what they got going. All right? This is what the beast is doing. This is how you're going to get tempted in the last days. All right? Especially when they're squeezing and taking away everything that we know is essential in this life and raising the prices. That's how they're indirectly taking it by inflation, or you can't afford it. Then they got it, though, if you only submit. Okay? Matter of fact, let me read this one first, and then I'm going to close out. These are the articles right here. I'll go to the website. finance.yahoo.com. And this was conservativeplaybook.com. All right? Talking about UNESCO warns against brain chips. All right? Let's go to 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. We're going to drop down a bit. We'll go to verse 7. It said, for the mystery of iniquity, sin upon sin is iniquity. Who's the mystery of iniquity? This man, we figured him out. That's all he's about. Who? The Edomites. Okay, you so-called white people, man. Okay, the Edomites, though. We just use the color so you people can kind of understand and see what it is. But the truth is, it's the Edomites, because there's brown-skinned Edomites or whatever else, and white-skinned Jakes, or and heathen as well. That's not the point. The point is, we've figured out the actions of this man, the type of spirit this man has. Okay, we know who's who by his spirit. All right? Because it's wicked. It's full of iniquity, sin upon sin. It says, do already work. Only he who now letteth will let. The Most High will only let as much as he going to let until he be taken out the way, until it's time to get rid of him. And then shall the wicked, capital W, talking about this specific race of people, this specific energy, this specific spirit, this specific man, okay, be revealed. And I don't mean individual man, okay, race of man, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. Because we know there were originally three classes of men: the sons of God, which became the Israelites, the sons of men, which became the Gentile nations, and the sons of the wicked of the Gentile nations, which became the Edomites. Okay? Three classes of men. And this man has been revealed who he is in these last days. He's being revealed as the Edomites. Okay? It says, then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan. Everything this man's presence has been about since he got on the earth is about murder, death, kill, man. Okay? Robbery, rape, okay? All these different wicked things of sin that he just brings to the earth. Okay? It says, with all power and signs and lying wonder. But he's got technology behind him as well. Okay, dropping nukes. Okay, dropping laser beams and dew. Okay, direct energy weapons. Okay, he got all kinds of stuff, man. Okay, in his possession, identifying him as the man he is. He's the one with all the goddamn weapons, man. Okay, and with all deceivableness, tricking you damn people, simple bird-brained people, of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. And you jakes fall for it, man. Gonna fall for the okie doke. The 2/3 is gonna fall for it. Okay? Some of you that look like the hopeful elect, you're gonna fall for it as well, man. Lord willing, I'm not one of them. Lord willing, y'all listen are none of them. Okay? It says, for this cause, the elect are not going to get caught up in that. Okay, Lord willing, we're of the elect. It says, for this cause, the Most High shall send them strong delusion. He sent a lot of people strong delusion that they can't even see the obvious. Why? Because it's gradualism. Why? Because it's done, indirectly, and you can't follow. You don't have the concentration to follow the paper trail, so to speak. Okay, where it leads back to? It leads back to this man. The trail of wickedness leads back to this man. He kept it in his on his internet. He uploaded it to his internet. His whole history is uploaded on the internet. We can see his works, and we see his present day works. Okay. It says, how do you upload the old stuff they used to do when they wrote it down and took pictures of it? Okay. There's a secular history of certain things that happened in the earth, and this man, even though he moved and shaken, identity thieved a bunch of people and moved around and shook up the earth and people around it, he still can be revealed by the type of spirit this man has. His temple is of wickedness, and you can see it in him. Okay? But you people got to stop falling for that okie doke, man. You can see this dude is the bad guy. Okay, that they should believe a lie, that they all might be damned who believe not the truth and had pleasure in unrighteousness. A lot of you people have pleasure in righteousness. So you're going to want these brain chips. You're going to want to be at that Snoop Dogg party in the metaverse with your whole thing uploaded and your C-hip and everything locked in, and, you know, you're going to want it. Your identity uploaded into there. Man, you're going to want it. The life on earth in the flesh is going to suck. So a lot of you people really going to want to always upload it, you know, go online. Hey, that was in the movie, what's that one, man? Ready Player One. It's actually a good little movie. Okay? But it shows you how life, in the very beginning, how life is just staying in little huts and little containers, you know, shipping container size living, and then they just constantly upload, and everything's a struggle for money. Sometimes one of them, I forgot which one it was, I think it was the big kid or the chick or somebody, they have to check out real quick and go make some money, then come sell something, make some money, probably online, get the money real quick. Okay, you see the reality of how these things are starting to line up? This is all connected to your banking, your health, everything. It's going to have the VAX card and all that on there. Yeah, all of that. Okay? How your kids going to go to school if they don't have this? That's probably going to be a major meal that they're going to need to go to school and eat. One meal a day. Okay? Guaranteed. If you have that. All right? You got to look at how all of this is lining up. Okay? Let's go into the prophecy in Revelation 13. We're going to start up at 11. It said, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. We saw that happen back in the ancient Roman Empire. Okay, and we see the rebirth of that empire, as it's about to explain. We saw the rebirth of that coming in the likeness of this EU NATO nations now. Just set up just the same way the Roman Empire was set up. Even the draconian laws, the two-party system, the plebeians and the patricians, just like the Democrats and the Republicans, okay, with the draconian laws coming. I'm trying to think which emperor imposed the harsh, was it Domitian? I don't remember exactly. Don't quote me. I'm sure brothers know. Please put in the comments. But it says, and he exerciseth all of the, matter of fact, I know what to do. Okay, yeah, so what do you know? You Google a few things, you find a few things. So let me go back. It said Tiberius Caesar Augustus, okay? Augustus was the second Roman emperor. He reigned from 14 AD until 37, succeeding his stepfather, the Roman Emperor Augustus, okay? Tiberius Caesar. Now, when you look at it, it was also a guy named Draco. Let me look him up. Draco the lawgiver, okay? He put in a draconian constitution. Okay, in the 7th century BC, that was during the time of the Greeks. All right? Just to give you a quick, just quick Googles, man, to get the edification out of it, right? So, going back, it says, and I beheld, and they both had that two-party system. Okay, they both had the same setup. They both were ruled by the ancient Edomites, which today the modern Edomites are ruling the virgin daughter of Babylon, or the rebirth of that ancient Roman Empire. Okay, it says, and I beheld another beast coming out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, two-party system on the same lamb, and he spake as a dragon. okay, with draconian laws. And he exercised all the power of the first beast before him. I just showed you. They were mighty warriors, warrior nations, conquering, okay? And they had crazy laws, man, draconian laws. That's what we're coming into in these days, okay? Watch how they keep all this climate change and all this. Everything's just going to continue to get tighter and tighter and tighter, okay? It says, and he executeth all the power of the first beast before him, and caused it the earth and them that dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. And that deadly wound was healed during the Renaissance when the rebirth came. Okay? When the rebirth came. All right? Rebirth, that's the toes made of clay. All right? On the iron and clay at the bottom of the image in Daniel. All right? And he exercised all the power of the first. I read that, verse 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. And we watched that with the atom bomb and his other bombs that he shot off. Okay, been shooting off, as well as even now with this direct energy weapon laser thing he has now, burning up places like Hawaii without, being seen dropping a bomb. Okay. We saw it. We're watching you, E. We see what you do. Okay? And deceive them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles and their technological miracles now. Right? Which he had power to do in the sight of men. Sight of the beast. And that's funny because the Most High has spiritual miracles, if you will. And this man has technological so-called miracles. Okay? And they're so-called, man. Okay, it's a power that the Most High is given, okay, to this man while he's in rulership, and it's ultimately going to bring him down. It says, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image of the beast, and this is it, okay, where all the personalities are the same, personality altering weapons they can use now to make people into clones. We watched they clone Tyrone. Okay, clones everywhere now, all right? Waiting on a nigga moment to pop off. We see all of this happening, and they can control the minds of the people that they don't have to just run tests and predict. They can now put it in you, so you gonna react the way that they programmed you to react. All right? It says that they should make an image to the beast that had the wound by a sword and did live. That was them. Okay? Almost to verse 15, but going to this one, Google engineer turned futurist predicts AI-enabled immortality for humans. So now you can be immortal if you get the mind, personality altering. Okay, if you get the C-hip and the brain, Neuralink, and all of these things, man, look these things up because they're in current events. The prophecy is being unfolded before you. It's not in full fruition to this part that we're at now in verse 16, but we're watching the actual image and the beast be set up before our eyes before it becomes mandatory, before he calls it all. Matter of fact, verse 16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, let him, here is wisdom, let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for the number of a man, and his number is 666. Okay, we all know what the number is. All right, but how do you find out how it's applied? Well, they applied it through the barcode. Okay, that's how you follow that down the rabbit hole. Okay, study to show thyself approved. There's videos on it. Brothers have done it. Okay, maybe I'll go back into it. Okay, but that's what you got to do. You got to follow that barcode deal. All right, to get into that 6 score, 3 score, and 6. All right, but this is what's coming, man. Okay, we just saw it. They have the Minority Report on the movie on pre-crime. Okay, where they can predict if you are about to commit a crime. Whether you did it or not. And in the movie, they proved that just because that was the prediction, they can see almost all of it. There was almost like a human error in there still. terrestrial error in it. Okay, it wasn't all seeing, all knowing, omnipotent like the Most High, omnipotent. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there. Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all praises and glories. You can read these, man, but I want to give all praises and glories unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakak that belong to our apostles and the elder bishops of the great millstone who teach God and rule well. And greetings, salutations, blessings, much love unto you hopeful elect out there. Until the next one. Say shalom.